Hi Andy, welcome back to my channel. Today my topic is one of the cell organelle from the plant cell. It is only present in the plant cell, not in the animal cell. That is why it appears in green color and also participates in the photosynthesis. Okay, so I prepared some important questions from the chloroplast which is related to and it is useful for the all competitive exams. So total 20 I prepared. Today I will explain. So, what is the first question? Chloroplast is a dash structure. So, it is a membranous structure. And second question is chloroplast consisting of dash membranes. How many membranes are there here? Three membranes. So, when you see the diagram, I will show the diagram also. So, when you see the diagram, it appears only two layers are present over the chloroplast. Right, one is the outermost layer, uh, middle layer, and there is here in the diagram not appearing the middle layer, but the inner layer is formed a grana. So grana, this is grana. Okay, so inner layer form the staggered sac-like structures. Those are known as the grana, and it is present in the stroma. So that is only innermost layer. How many membranes are there in the chloroplast? So total 3 membranes. And which layer of chloroplast forms stacked sac-like structures? So here, what is the meaning of stacked sac-like structures? Is nothing but grana. So grana means here. So these areas, one, two, group of thylakoids. So this group of thylakoids known as the grana. So the grana is formed by the innermost layer. And the function of grana is, so what is the function of grana? Trapping of solar energy from the atmosphere. So it is the site for the trapping of solar energy, and solar energy is the main source for the main requirement for the photosynthesis process. Then what is the stroma? Stroma is the intermediary fluid portion is known as the stroma. So here, light green color structure. This portion is total known as the liquid portion. Except the thylakoids, except the grana and thylakoids, remaining area light green color portion. This portion is known as the stroma. Okay. So, and what is the function of stroma here? It is the responsible for the enzymatic reactions, synthesis of the glucose. ఎంజమాటిక్ రియాక్షన్స్ అంటే మనకు లైట్ డిపెండెంట్ రియాక్షన్స్ లైట్ ఇండిపెండెంట్ రియాక్షన్స్ ద బోత్ రియాక్షన్స్ will leads to the formation of the glucose then after starch. So in there some enzymes are required to continue the photosynthesis process like NADP, ATP, those were required. Those are all happening in the stroma area. Seventh question is how many photosynthetic pigments are there in the each thylakoid, not in the each chloroplast. Okay, only present in the each thylakoid. Each thylakoid means number of thylakoids will be so around 250 to 400. Eighth question is what are the major so eighth question is what are the major kind of photosynthetic pigments. So major kind of photosynthetic pigment is the chloroplast actually. So chlorophyll is not chloroplast. Chlorophyll is the major requirement of pigment. And not only chlorophyll, some other carotenoids, phycobilins also required. That is why some plants appears in the different colors also. But pigment is chlorophyll. Carotenoids also present. Phycobilins also present. That is why it appears in the different colors. Not only chlorophyll, but major pigment is the chlorophyll. So those chlorophyll also two types. First is the chlorophyll A. Second one is the chlorophyll B. But how it appears? Chlorophyll A, bluish green color. Okay, so it appears in bluish green color. Chlorophyll B, yellowish green color. Then how to recognize both? Easy technique. A after B అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. Chlorophyll A. This is the one type of pigment. Chlorophyll A. A after what? So B. ఆఫ్టర్ బి కాబట్టి మనకు బ్లూయిష్ గ్రీన్ అని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఆటోమేటిక్గా నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఏమైపోతుంది? ఎల్లోయిష్ గ్రీన్ కలర్. ఓకే, సో నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ 9th question. What is the structure of chlorophyll? So it contains the one atom of magnesium. Okay, and it is similar structure to the heme of hemoglobin. Hemoglobinలో ఉండే ఆటం పేరేంటి? ఐరన్. Okay, it is the similar in the structure of the hemoglobin. So in the chlorophyll it contains the magnesium. So 10th question is number of chloroplast present in a plant cell. So 40 to 100. 40 to 100 chloroplasts are present in each plant cell. Okay, nearly 40 to 100. But here one more number. One more number I written 250 to 400. Right? What is the value of this? 250 to 400 means it is the number of pigments. What is this? Number of pigments present in each thylakoid. But this is the value is 40 to 100 is the number of chloroplasts in a plant cell. In each plant cell. 11th question is scientists who were involved in the discovery of chlorophyll. So we know that chlorophyll is a green color substance, but where it is happening, where the chloroplasts are present. Here number 2 nearly 4 scientists are there. First two are Pelletier and Cavendish discovered the chlorophyll, green color substance. Next, Julius Van Sachs. After 6 decades, Julius Van Sachs discovered the chloroplast, means in the chlorophyll, only present in the chloroplast, one of the cell organelle present in the chlorophyll. So it is this one of the cell organelle chloroplast is discovered by the Julius Van Sachs. Then Daniel and Ornan discovered the exact location of the photosynthetic reactions. Exact location of the photosynthetic reactions. Exact location of the photosynthetic reaction means here this is the chloroplast. Okay, but we don't know where the photosynthetic actions are takes place. So that is discovered by the Daniel and Ornan. Okay, clear? Chlorophyll is the green color substance. Here I will write. This is for example, this is a substance. What is the substance? Chlorophyll is a substance. Total green color portion area. So next, this area is formed by the Pelletier and Cavendish. Okay, in this area, chloroplast. These were disc-shaped structures. Chlorophyll only present in the chloroplast area only. These areas were discovered by Julius and Van Sachs. Okay. And in these disc-shaped structures, the chloroplast, exact location of the photosynthetic reactions were discovered by the Daniel or Ornan. Clear? So 12th question is grana. We should know the structure of what is how the grana is present in the chloroplast. So grana is a total thylakoids, group of thylakoids. It is a group of It's a group of thylakoids. Group of thylakoids means here how many are there? Nearly number of thylakoids are there. Each and every is present over the other. That group of thylakoids is known as the grana and thylakoid. So how the thylakoid is? Thylakoids, number of thylakoids will form the grana. Okay, one single thylakoid is thylakoid and number of thylakoids, group of thylakoids known as the grana. So now, which is the plural here? Which is the singular? So thylakoid is a singular. Grana is a plural. ఇలా కూడా అడగచ్చు. 14th question is, what are the other names of light dependent reactions? What are the other names of light dependent reactions? Yeah, we will call photochemical phase, Hill reaction, light dependent reaction. So it requires the light. So that is why it is known as the light dependent reaction. It depends upon the light requirement. Photochemical phase and Hill's reaction also. What is the 15th question? What is the other names of light independent reactions? Light independent reactions means it does not require the light. Okay. So it uses what are the end products from the light dependent reaction that were only used in the light independent reactions. What are the other names here? Dark reaction, Kelvin cycle, biosynthetic phase. Clear? So here 16th question is, what is the full form of NADP and ATP? ATP full form is the adenosine triphosphate. Here I circled A for adenosine, T for tri, P for phosphate. Adenosine triphosphate. Okay. NADP, what is the full form of NADP? N for nicotinamide, A for adenine, D for dinucleotide, P for phosphate. Okay. Nicotinamide, adenosine, dinucleotide, phosphate. Okay. 17th question is, what is photon? Photon is a unit of light energy. The light energy which is captured in the form of photons in the light dependent reactions. Okay. What is the meaning of photon here? Is the unit of light energy. Okay. 18th question is, what is the chemical formula of glucose? C6H12O6. 19th question, what is the temporary energy resource in the light independent reactions? End product. Okay, temporary energy resource is the glucose. Then what is the permanent energy resource? Permanent is the starch. Then why here not only glucose, starch? This is the form of sugars, different forms of sugars, different types of sugars. Glucose. Here I will write glucose, fructose, galactose, lactose, maltose, starch. These were all forms of sugars, different forms of types of sugars. Different types of sugars. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please share and subscribe.